This is Peter Ruggles. His father, the famous Harry Ruggles, who also coached the great Derrinallum Football Club. Peter also took over as a player, playing for St Kilda, and then came back to Derrinallum. Peter, tell us about your time at the Derrinallum Football Club, how it evolved.
It all become through the junior ranks, under 16s, and
so you played for the juniors first, then you moved into senior football?
Yeah, at a young age I sort of progressed into the seniors, and then the first year in the senior footy, St Kilda scouts come up and said, "Do you want to come down and have a tryout?"
And you were down at St Kilda for how long?
5 years, 76 to 80, 75 to 80. Yeah.
And then after that?
After that, went to Frankston for a year and a half. I suffered with a few injuries there too, so finished my apprenticeship and came home.
Back to Derrinallum?
Back to Derry in 1981. We won the grand final in 1981.
And did you start a business in Derrinallum at that stage?
Come home and sort of felt how things were going.
And what was that business you were doing?
Smash repairs, panel beater, which I'd finished my apprenticeship previously, and so I progressed from there and probably had the business there for 15 or 16 years.
And you played for Derry in that period?
Played for Derry for the remainder of those years, but played quite a few games for Camperdown and Golden Point.
Oh yes. And then I believe you came back, and while you're doing that, coached Derrinallum?
Coached Derry in 83, I think it was.
Oh yeah.
Dad was president.
You were keen to coach at that stage?
No, I wasn't. I was quite happy playing, but Paul Fitzgerald made a bit of a yak to him one day at his place, and he suggested I took up the coaching role that year.
So how long did you coach for?
It was just 12 months. Yeah.
And over that period of time at Derrinallum, what success did the club have?
It was good success early when I first come back. We played in the 81 grand final, won that one. 82, played in finals. Jack Elliott was coaching then. I coached in 83, played in finals just. 84, 85. We sort of starting to drop off a little bit.
So overall, your period at the Derrinallum Football Club has been reasonably successful?
Over the years, yeah. I reckon we only had 3 or 4 years there that we dropped off for a little while.
And some of the great people that you were associated with, or who you held in high esteem?
That played for Derry?
Played for Derry.
Oh, look, I mean, as I said, I went through with Jared Fitzgerald, Graham Jelly, not so much as a junior, but Gary Williams, my cousin Philip, who I admired and followed in his. I sort of looked up to Philip a fair bit.
And Jack Elliott would have been an icon at those stages?
Jack was probably a pretty good coach when I first come back. So, and look, there was a lot of guys that came through that time that played the footy there. You was one. Dad.
Your father was a pretty handy footballer, Harry, very rugged fellow, as I recall.
Yeah, Dad was a guy that I sort of did. I saw a bit of his ladder football as a young guy, and I think I followed in his footsteps a little bit. Yeah.
I thought Harry Ruggles was a very, very good coach. Great player, but a very good coach also.
Yeah, look, he sort of, it's like any father-son situation. He'd tell you something, but whether you took it on board, and I think you would. I mean, you coached me as well, so probably didn't make the most of my opportunities. Probably at St Kilda, but I'm probably happy that what I've achieved through footy. come out of it. So.
As in life, Peter, life has no eraser, has it? You just can't brush it off. You know, what you've got is what you've got.
Exactly.
And I think we're all very thankful for that. What about days like today? Do you get a bit of a buzz out of all this?
I appreciate days like this because they're not going to, you don't catch up with everyone all the time. And days like this reiterate what you did through your sporting life and achievements and catch up with the old guys. So, yeah, enjoy it immensely.
Thank you, Peter Ruggles.